Solo backpacking, an experience that can be one of solitude or one of loneliness. Solitude being the joy of alone time, and loneliness is the suffering of isolation. An experience to reinvigorate yourself, to take it all in, to push yourself, and to face your fears. Solo backpacking becomes this unique experience that ultimately cleanses you. I failed my first solo trip, and it left me with a feeling of uncertainty. I didn't know if I could be with my own self again, and I wanted to resolve that. I would be heading back to an old, familiar place, a place that felt like it stripped me of my own identity, and I would return in search of myself again, and hopefully, I'll find what I'm looking for. On day 1, I started at the Collins campground, following the Collins Rim Trail for about 5.5 miles. I would then reach the Stagecoach intersection and take the South Rim Trail from there. I would then stay on the South Rim Trail for about 6 more miles until I reached Savage Falls campsite. My GPS tracked about 13.5 miles of hiking for that day. On day 2, I would go back the same way I came from. This time when I reached the Stagecoach intersection, I would take the Stagecoach trail down into the valley and hop on the Collins Gulf Trail that would eventually take me back to the parking lot. I would track about 12.9 miles of hiking for day 2. Alright, we are just starting our solo trip. I'm very excited. I was, having a little bit of nervousness, but very excitedness in the car. Kind of varying. Definitely a lot better than last time when I went solo. But I am now definitely very excited and I feel a lot of energy. I'm definitely making up for a lot of the mistakes I made last time. Like last time, I just ate like 500 calories and did like 8 miles. There it is. Look at that. Alright, I'm about 1.5 miles in. I'm coming up to the, I'm coming up to the other rim. Had to go down in the little valley a little bit. Very bouldery, like I remembered last time. Yes, I made it. It already feels so much cooler over here. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Crossing the bridge, baby. Let's go. Ah. Alright, I'm about almost 3 miles in. Very quiet out. You can only hear distant planes. But so far, I am enjoying this thoroughly. Really like it. And I think I am very excited to reach the camp. Even though I'm only like 1/4 of the way there today. I'm very excited to be at the Savage Falls and check that out. Yeah. Can't really see much, but very pretty. Love spring. I can't lie, like I have something to admit. As like a content creator, I guess, whatever, or I'm a new content creator, I struggle to finish things. And that's kind of been my biggest weakness and problem, because I feel like I can't really tell how good I am, or I feel like I severely underrate myself, which sucks. And I get new ideas very fast. And I'm currently working on a video and two to finish it. I've scrapped the script like 3 times, started over like twice, and I just feel very creatively stuck on that video. And for the past few days, I just honestly haven't been working on anything, because I feel like I kind of acknowledge these states when I'm like stuck. I just can't really output anything. Yeah, sucks. Anyways, cool overlook. It's insane. Like, you can hear the water. That's like the only thing you can hear. It's crazy. I'm kind of glad this trail is very remote. This is the opposite side of the stone door area, so it's not very traversed. There's only like 3 cars in the parking lot other than mine, and I already passed those 3 groups of people, and they were all going towards the trailhead, so there is nobody out here. But that might change once I get to the Savage Falls area, which I'm about 7.5 miles now. So yeah. Got one of these, and I'm gonna filter some water. Well, this is pretty good. Pretty good trip so far. I'm very much enjoying this. A lot more than I thought. It's very peaceful, and I really did need this. I didn't really need it, but it shows me a lot of confidence. That I was very scared to do a solo trip again, because I thought it was going to be like last Savage Gulf, where I would have to fight demons the entire time. And I was kind of worried that was going to happen on this trip. But so far, I am almost 4 miles in, and I am doing very well, and it's very nice. It's honestly kind of hot, but I'm not that uncomfortable. It's a very nice breeze. Look at this. There's like holes everywhere in this tree. It's got triphobia. Kind of neat though. Must be a lot of bugs in here. Don't want to find out though. So for context, about 6 months ago, I did Savage Gulf, and that trip was a failure. I didn't even make it to the first night, so I turned around. But the reason that happened was that was my second trip, and I have a lot less experience, or I had a lot less experience. And I didn't really feel like I knew how to handle myself, especially while backpacking. And I've done a lot more hiking. I'm a lot more in shape now. And I've just had more time to myself. Sit alone and like have like these moments where you're like pushing yourself alone. I feel like I've had a lot more of those moments. Even though I do most of my trips with people, but I've gotten to get a feel for pushing myself. And yeah.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost. Like a coin that won't get tossed. Rolling home to you. Lullabies, look in your eyes. Run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to mean that much to you.
Alright, currently 5.4 miles away. Definitely getting a little tired. A little beat. Definitely have a lot of fight meat left though. Just gotta get some more of these Swedish fish. Gotta catch my breath. Catching my breath, but my body's actually not that tired. But I do feel like tired. It's just hot. And I'm pushing. After reaching mile marker 6, I began to notice how repetitive the scenery was. It wasn't an issue, but I was thinking that the next 6 miles of trail would probably be the same type of scenery. This caused me to start thinking about the hike out the next day and how boring it might be. However, the South Rim Trail would prove to surprise me. Look at that. How far of a drop that is. It's like 100 feet. You see the side over there? Taking a break right now. Got me some snacks. Kind of tired. I got like 3.6 miles left, and it's like 2:50 right now. So I think I can be to camp by 5 o'clock. Kind of going a lot slower. I need a break right now. Hasn't been a lot of elevation gain, but it's a lot of miles, which I'll probably have 12 total on today. And I've never done that long of a day of backpacking. And this, I still have a pretty heavy pack for what I'm doing, because I bought a lot of water thinking that there could be dry springs, because last time it was all dry. So I had like 3 liters of water down to a liter, and I've seen plenty of water sources, so I was kind of just scared. Pack your fears, whatever. Yeah, just showing up this like overlook. It's kind of blocked by trees, but it's pretty. You're like baby birds or something. Look at the flock of eagles or hawks. Doesn't freaking matter, bro. They're birds. Rising over 1,000 feet above the region around it, the Cumberland Plateau is a large, flat-topped tableland. Deceptively rugged, the plateau has often acted as a barrier to man and nature's attempts to overcome it. The plateau is characterized by rugged terrain, a moderate climate, and abundant rainfall. Although the soils are typically thin and infertile, the area was once covered by a dense hardwood forest equal to that of the Appalachians less than 60 miles to the east. Geographers called this landform the Appalachian Plateau, although it is known by various names as it passes through different regions. In Tennessee and Kentucky, it is called the Cumberland Plateau. .5 left. Pretty cool lore right here. Old growth forests. It's kind of sick. The rocks that now form the cap of the Cumberland Plateau were laid down in an ancient shallow sea over 350 million years ago. These sediments were deposited in horizontal layers thousands of feet thick. The resulting pressure hardened these sediments into layers of limestone, shale, coal, and sandstone. Beginning about 285 million years ago, the entire area was slowly lifted over 2,000 feet above sea level, and erosion immediately began to shape the landscape. I made it. Let's go. Gonna check out Savage Falls now, this way. So today was supposed to be a 10.5 mile hike. Ended up being a 13.5. So far the solo trip has been pretty good, a lot better than I expected, but honestly the extra miles
and like the boring forest sections definitely were like kind of making me lose morale, and I was like, damn, I'm really gonna have to like walk 13.5 miles through like a lot of this forest tomorrow, and it's just not gonna be like that amusing. It's just gonna be boring and monotonous. Not that it's like horrible, it's just monotonous. It's like boring. I like to use boring as like more of a neutral term. Like, boring isn't always bad, because boring like honestly gives me like some of the best ideas. But like if it's like a boring hike and it's challenging, that's like, damn, I'm gonna be like, why did I come out here? But if it's challenging and it's amusing, it's good. But if it's like really easy and really boring, that gets monotonous really quick. Overall, really good. Suter Falls. There were some people here, they left. Now it's just me. I don't know if I have any neighbors tonight though. But I met some other backpackers today, a lot older than me. Yeah.
Making some pasta and chicken. Let's go. Got me some buffalo chicken pasta. Kinda looks good. That's the rest of it that didn't get blown out into outer space. This is really good. But too bad that I dropped half the pasta. So grateful, I still have plenty of food. Alright, I'm getting pretty tired. I know it's been kind of a second since my last video. I'm already in bed. I kind of just chilled for a little bit. Also, I hear some weird sounds now and then. I forgot that when you camp during like the spring and summer times, that it's a lot more active at night and there's like a lot more animals. Even though most of the time it's like squirrels and like other rodents. It's not really like a lot of like weird animals, but you know, it kind of spooks me out. I'm solo, so yeah, it's a little bit more spooky when you're solo. Alright, so what's up? I got pretty decent sleep. I woke up at like 5:46. Now it's like 6:30. I'm all packed up, just eating breakfast. Gonna go grab more water, and then I'm gonna figure out what route I'm gonna take back, but I think no matter what, it's around 10 to 13 miles, somewhere in that range. Because Onyx said I hiked 13 miles, but overall, not a horrible night. It was kind of boring. I mean, that's kind of the reality of it. When you're solo, it's kind of boring, but I mean, I enjoyed it for what it is. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to the hike. Yesterday, I was very much dreading hiking back, and I was like, oh, I'm excited now. It's kind of like when you refresh, things are just like good again, and I'm like, I could be out here for longer, even though I was like, man, last night, like, I wanted to get home. I'm like, I made it to camp, but I think maybe I set out what I came here to do, but now I feel good. Yeah, I feel like I refreshed. So I think that's pretty good.
So I feel like I gotta answer a question. So why solo backpacking? So I guess I kind of wanted to figure this out for a while. Not really sure how I'd like actually react to it after I've successfully completed a trip. I haven't successfully completed this trip, but I stayed a night and I finished the hike in. So I say that's a success because I have to finish. But do I like this more than doing it with other people? And I'm gonna say that depends, because this hike in general, despite like these views, this is great. I love this. Like 80 to 90% of this hike has just kind of been in this like forest, and it's been the same. So it did get a little boring. It definitely can get boring. That's the reality of solo backpacking. Other than that, I'm having a good time. I'd say like a neutral to good time. I would say that, yeah. So far this has been this trip. But I would say like the good moments don't always come. Like most of the time it's like mostly neutral here and there. And then like other than that, like there's like some moments of like low morale where I'm like, I kind of want to go home. Like going home would be nice. I miss my parents. I miss my friends. This is the first time I've actually done this. And honestly, I think I handled it pretty well. Last night was kind of spooky. Some coyotes out in the distance. But solo backpacking, yeah. There's definitely a lot more freedom. I can stop and do what I want. I can record like this video. It's definitely harder in groups of people and stuff like that. And there's a lot more just like I can do what I want. But definitely companionship definitely is, I would say it's like you're gonna probably have a better time depending on who you do it with. I would say like freedom is like the most important thing to me. Like I want to do what I want, and I don't really want people to get in the way of that. That's just kind of how it is. That's who I am. Yeah. I honestly would do like another night. Like I feel good. Like I feel refreshed. Like it's always like the nights, like after a long hike when you're coming down off the endorphins. I'm like coming down off of everything. I'm just tired. That's like honestly like the worst part. Like that's the lowest morale. Like that's when I'm like, damn, I want to go home. But then like I wake up and I'm just like, I could do another night of this. Like this isn't that bad. Like I slept decently, like 6 or 5 hours. Like I'm tired, but like I don't really come out here to not be tired. Like I come out for like this. Being tired is just kind of like part of it. Like hiking and lack of sleep, that's just kind of gonna be part of backpacking always. But coming out on your own is like kind of like one of those important things to me, because I want to know that I can do it, and I want to do things, because like I know that I won't have someone every step of the way in my life. Like there won't always be like a person there. Like who knows if like my future wife or whatever would be like into this. Heck, who knows if my future self would be into this, but so far I'm enjoying this. But there's definitely going to be a period of time where I'm going to be split up from my friends, most likely. We're all going to be on different schedules, we're growing up. So, yeah, solo backpacking is kind of like one of those things I want to know that I can handle. Just because, like, I don't want, like, I just want to know that, like, if someone can't, like, make it, or people, that's not going to scare me or stop me from doing it. And stuff like that. And also I just want to be like, solo backpacking, I feel like is something that helps you like detach from things. Kind of like the fear of like missing out. Like my friends were definitely doing something last night, and I was like, damn, I kind of wish I was with them. But like also at the same time, I also wish I wasn't. Not like because I hate them, like no. It's more like, I just want to like, I came out here to be by myself, and I want to like appreciate that. And I don't want to be like jealous of like what other people are doing. I just want to be like more present here. So that's kind of like important to me. Just being present and just like appreciating and not like being attached to like other things that you're not a part of right now, like hanging out with like the bros. Like, even though I wish I was hanging out with the bros, but like I'm here, I came here, I wanted to do this, so I'm gonna respect that. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say right now. That's kind of like general consensus. And also, like, one more final thought. I want to make more videos, but I did say earlier in the video I was creatively stuck, and I am, and I'm kind of thinking about scrapping a portion of a video, because I don't know, as I've kind of thought about on this trip, like, maybe I don't need to. It is a personal video, but sometimes I feel like maybe I don't need to like upload that, just because like maybe I've kind of moved on from it. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I wanted to make that video to like kind of help express something and help me get through something, but I feel like I've kind of been moving away from that, and that has to do with like finding myself, because I feel like I lost my identity at some point. And yeah, that's pretty important to me, but it's not like, I feel like I'm kind of moving away. I'm not like concerned about that. I'm kind of just like being more detached, I guess. And I feel like maybe I'm finding myself through that. So, kind of nice.